It is really cold today and windy. It is 13 degrees Celsius, but it feels like 7 with this wind, so it's very cold. Look what all the rain did. The beetroots are super lush. But the cold weather is not the best for this here. And what happened to these? My celery is dead. There's no celery here, just a couple. What happened to those? Was it too cold? What about the zucchinis that are on the ground? I don't know if they like this very wet ground here. Hey, check it out. Cute tiny zucchinis on the way. And some green one. There is a green one. Nice. The beans have sprouted. That is good. I will have to start picking the strawberries now. There are many red ones. Oh, so cold. I am freezing my butt off. The cucumbers look lush here as well. And here are peas. They will be needing some trellises soon. The ideal would be to have a guillotine that cuts this in two. Or if they would sell these in smaller rolls as well, so I wouldn't have to cut it in half. I'm here in the garage. I'm cutting this bitumen paper. But my fingers are like icicles. It's a little cramped here, but I'm using this table as a measurement. But as everything here, my workspace is not that well set up. But it doesn't have to be perfect anyway, because it doesn't matter if it's a few centimeters here or there, because it's gonna be quite big anyway, this paper. As long as it's more or less correct, it will do fine. I have to make do with this tiny table, but I'm fantasizing about those huge tables when you cut the cloth for clothes that we had in school. My plan is now to put it inside those holes, and then I will fasten it with some rings on the side. And since I cannot do it from the outside, I will have to do it from the inside. It is only 13 degrees today. It is so cold and so dark. On a cold day like this, it's good to have some sausages. There's some leftover potatoes that I fried, and now I'm frying some eggs there as well. But this is not one meal. This has many meals. It's not looking very sunny outside. It's very windy and cold today. It is lunchtime. And I'm gonna watch some interesting documentary here.
It felt like exploring planet Earth from
No change in the weather this morning. It is actually even colder than before. It is, I think, 11 degrees. I just want to finish the papering now of the walls in the sauna. Yesterday I felt ice cold. I had to put on the heating inside. In the evening I was so cold. And the day just flew away. So suddenly it was evening. I felt I didn't even get anything done, but I guess I was still working on something all the time. This is the view from the sauna. It has some really big spruce trees, so it's very dark inside. I have to have 2 lights on and still I feel it's a little bit dark. So this is what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna put that kind of black tar paper, this bitumen paper there, and I have to do it from the inside because I'm not gonna remove the boards from the outside. So I was thinking first of adding a little space for airing, but I don't think it's needed because all the materials I'm using is breathable. So that will make it easier. Then I just do it the same way that part is done. I try to fasten it as close to the outside boards as possible. And then there is space to put the insulation. I have a feeling this will be a quite difficult task to work with these bitumen papers. First I will change out of my rubber boots so I can climb up and down. I don't have that machine that you just push into the wall. So I was thinking of making these rims. I'm a little bit nervous doing this because I don't know exactly how these rims will hold the paper in place. And it's very moist outside as well, so the paper feels already a little bit moist. But I guess the most important thing is to put it the right way around. So this comes out. This is how it will go like this. Something like this. I will put the rims to hold it in place. Oh, it's not the easiest job to nail it there because there's a big hole on this side. I need to even cut the extras here. I'll just leave them here. It will fit. I still have that little hole there, so I think I'm gonna put another on top of here so it goes all the way down. Now the bitumen paper has been done. I can cross it off the to-do list. I'm happy about it. It's not the best, but I think it's okay. I fixed that hole that was there in the last one as well. This is how it looks from the outside. Of course, that black thing will be hidden once I get the plank that's gonna go here, because I had to cut off away a lot of things that was rotten because this ground level was so high. But I think that here will be a terrace anyway, so I don't know yet what to put here. Probably I leave it like this for now until I have, is it called a skirting board? Maybe you can put it like this way. And then it keeps that paper in place. Look at that bathtub. It has a lot of water from all the rain. Since there is a little break from all the rain, I think it's time to pick some strawberries. Wow, it smells good. I think the birds nibbled at some of these, even with the net on. You see, this one was definitely eaten. I will throw them out in the field. And this one was eaten. I had the net on, but I think they managed to sneak a couple of berries. They are late this year. I guess it was because I had so much weeds growing there, they didn't get the sun. They're still flowering as well, so there will be more berries. Every pea trellis that I bake becomes a little bigger and bigger, because this was the material that I had gathered and I ran out now. Look at that dark sky. It seems like the weather is just staying like this the whole time. The first time I've seen mosquitoes this year. I guess it was too dry before. Now it has been raining, so the mosquitoes are here. Tiny ones, I'm gonna grab them already. Look at how cute this one is. Cute tiny zucchini. I'm surrounded by very dark clouds, so I have a feeling it will rain again. My first zucchini harvest. I hope there will be many more to come. I have had these peonies here in the pots for quite some time, and I decided it's time to plant them. I just haven't had the time yet. I think this will be a good place for it. It is not too sunny but not shaded either. And these are gardenia peonies. And they are very famous ones. They are white in the color. I wanted to have light pink ones, but the ones that were supposed to be light pink, they had hot pink flowers, so I didn't want that. They should be planted 1 meter apart, even if they are this small. They will grow still. They're not supposed to be planted deep. You have to make them quite shallow. I think the soil is already pretty good here. So I'm not sure if you need to amend it in any way. Maybe I will just add 1 bag of compost here. Aha! Look! There seems to be something in the ground again. Let's see. Yaha! A piece of iron. Great! Another piece of iron. Here is this amazing pea trellis. Look how I put the cords there, the lines there, so the peas can grow up on this. The peas here are growing very slowly. I don't know if it is the garden bed, because I feel like nothing grows in these 2 garden beds. And the peas on this side, they didn't even sprout. There's like maybe 4 or 5 peas in total. And it's been weeks already since I planted. And on these trellises, these are more like tea peas. These peas are looking much better. One thing that grows really well here at Siskola are the nettles. I'm gonna take these that has those seeds. They are amazing. They have so many nutritional benefits, and I think they taste nice too. So this is like nature's superfood. And here is growing this beautiful meadowsweet. There's only a couple blooming, but I'm waiting for the other ones to bloom so I can pick them and make some teas. It's good to put them in a paper bag. They can dry there. Some of these are already dry. They get darker when the seeds dry. And then they fall off. Many of these have actually already started to fall off. They are ripe. Look at this one. I just cut the leaves off. Here you can see how it has already started to dry, the seeds, when they get this darker color. There is much more water in the river again. After all this rain, it's starting to look back like normal. Look at all that meadowsweet that is growing there on the field. There in the back you can see lots of it. So I can gather from here as well. And here also on the other side. It is very moist here, so It really likes it there. This is where my soul rests. And up there we have Siskola. Look at all that wonderful fireweed. How beautiful it is.